It was a mistake for China to retaliate. The president, when America is punched, he punches back harder. That's why there will be 104% tariffs going into effect on China tonight at midnight.
If another 50% tariff goes on China at the end of this week, I definitely cannot move my product from China to the US. Effectively, when my product lands in the US, I will have paid 100% more for it, plus shipping. It will be absolutely zero profit from me and probably a loss. So my product's going to stay in China. It's going to sit in my manufacturer's warehouse for as long as they will accept that. I may have to just dispose of it. I won't make any money. The US won't make any tariffs. My Chinese manufacturer still gets paid. And I'm abandoning any future projects. This is what I mean when it starts to wind down trade. Tariff income is a hit, then it's a loss. Make sure you follow to keep up to date on this.
Minutes. So America is throwing 104% tariff on imported goods coming from China, and that's a big deal right now, you guys. You don't know how big this is, and it doesn't look like China is ready to come to terms with anything, like anything. And trust me, who will be affected? The common man. Hey guys, you're welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. When you saw this video, so I came across these videos on my FYP and I said I'm gonna share with you guys because this is something you have to know as a person who lives in the US, that the cost of goods coming into the US, because majority of the goods come from China and they're going to go high from midnight onward. Hey guys, let's go watch some of these clips I've gathered for you guys. Then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Please do subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it, and credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch these videos, then I come back with my commentary. Let's go watch.
We have massive breaking news right now. Donald Trump and the Trump administration have announced that a 104% tariff will go into effect against China at midnight after China missed its deadline of noon today to roll back its own 34% tariffs on American goods. This is a significant escalation. 104% tariff, which will mean that costs will go up across the board on everything America imports from China, but especially things like electronics, your Apple iPhone, Apple Watch, iPad, all of those are going to go up tremendously in price. In addition, textiles, toys, clothing, so much more will be impacted by this. These tariffs will take effect at midnight tonight, or 12:01 a.m. tonight. These are retaliatory tariffs. They're 104%. Prices could theoretically double, triple in some instances because of these tariffs. Donald Trump is not backing down. We are in a trade war with China, which means TikTok could be impacted. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack shortly, so subscribe for free at the link in my bio and follow along for all the news you need to know about. More to come very soon.
Trump just announced that he's going to put a 104% tariff on China at midnight because they missed the deadline to renege on their 34% tariffs, I believe. 104% is a weird number, by the way. So everything from your electronics to your plates, your clothes, your toys, textiles, everything will go up, probably double or triple. As I look around my house, pretty much 85 to 90% of the stuff I have is made in China. Go figure. So my question is, where does this stop? We already at 104% tariff. Is China going to be like, all right, well, I guess we got to fold it? They don't. They don't have no presidential campaigns. They don't have no elections. They can literally just wait this out. They can do this for 4 years. So for 4 years, we could be paying double and triple prices until the next person get in office, if the next person gets in office. We're losing. We're going to make it seem like we winning this trade war. We're not. We're losing. We might not feel it right now, but if this shit keep going on for the whole term, our pockets go feel it. Like it was already feeling it before, but 104% on 80% of the stuff we use on a daily, or we buy monthly. All right.
Guess who is more perturbed about all of this? The American people, the common man who lives in America. Those are the people who are feeling this whole thing. Chinese people are instead on TikTok trolling people from America with a video saying, oh, this is how people who live in America are going to be working right now, because they will be doing all the jobs themselves, working as seamstress, working in factories and all of that, because America is seeking more manufacturing jobs. Now, come to think of it, let's come back home. Was there a time where we had lots and lots of manufacturing companies in the US? And why did they leave the US in the first place? Can these people just sit down to think about it? Because there must be something that took them out, and you already know what: raw materials. And now if you don't have much of the raw materials in the US, how exactly are they going to manufacture all of these products?
Okay, I'm not a mathematical genius. I can admit that shit. But I do know that 50 plus 34 is over 80%. Trump wants to put 80% tariffs on everything that comes in from China. We are about to be broke. Everything comes from China in America, okay? China don't need us. I'm going to say that again. China doesn't need us. We need China. Our medical devices come from there. Our food comes from there. Our metals come from there. Cars come from there. God damn it. Your iPhone comes from China. Hey, God damn it. I can't do it. Your wigs, bitch. Your wigs come from China. Okay? Your nails. All Shein and Temu is about to look like Louis Vuitton and Gucci, bitch. We ain't gonna afford shit. 80 something fucking tariffs, 80%, because they put 34% on us. He wants to add a retaliatory 50% on. China is about to laugh in our fucking faces. And I get you, they're going to counter. Don't, you know what? I'm going to say this, and I may regret it. Don't back down, China. Make him eat his fucking words.
Y'all, I hate to say this, but I'm terrified for the future of the United States, and I feel like we're doomed at this point.
It was a mistake for China to retaliate. The president, when America is punched, he punches back harder. That's why there will be 104% tariffs going into effect on China tonight at midnight.
On top of that complete and utter bullshit, I'm seeing news clips of Miss Harris Faulkner justifying the actions of Donald Trump. And listen, I was taught to respect my elders, so I'm not going to say exactly how I feel about this woman, but you guys can probably guess.
I think the president looks and he's making a promise. Every time he talks, he has like a new texture to the words there. He wants this to be worth it for the American people.
Baby, you're not alone. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell she just said. Anywho, let's get into the cookies and the crumbles of it all. In 2024, we imported $439 billion worth of goods from China. That makes up 13.4% of U.S. imports. And these imports include electronics, clothing, furniture, toys, and more. And I'm genuinely beginning to believe that a lot of Trump supporters missed out on that micro and macroeconomics course. I will say this until I'm blue in the face. Tariffs are essentially taxes that are imposed on imported goods, and they eventually disperse to the consumer through price hikes. Hello, people like me and you, we're the consumers. So you guys can kiss that $6 dress on Shein goodbye, at least for the foreseeable future. And let's clock this: as the United States economy is in shambles, as the stock market is crashing, guess what our president is doing? Golfing. Having a good old fancy time. I am telling y'all, there are significant more years behind Donald Trump than there are in front of him. So whatever situation that he leaves the United States in, he does not give a damn. The laws, the tax cuts, the orders that he's passing are beneficial to the wealthy people in our country, the 1%, and his family. They're going to be good because they have the privilege and protection of generational wealth. Like, it wasn't enough for him to be like a slightly creepy, slightly successful businessman who created The Apprentice. His main goal is to be recognized in history in a substantial way. He wants our great-great-great-grandkids to know his name while they're studying for their AP US History exam. This entire administration is honestly really fucking dystopian, and it makes me so uncomfortable. Anyways, comment your thoughts down below, baby dolls. As always, it's your girl Day, and I want to say thank you guys for 10K. I fuck with y'all the long way.
I don't think any of these MAGAs understand what tariffs is and how it can affect their life, okay, their basic living for like a long time. I don't think they understand what it is. I don't think they know that these tariffs are also taxes that are placed on goods that will be coming into the US from other countries, especially countries that are being tariffed by the US. These tariffs are going to skyrocket the cost of living of the common man and not the rich man. See, you know what that phrase means? The rich keep getting richer. That is exactly what you're about to experience in the history of the US, because the rich will never go down. Instead, they keep getting richer. These people will jump into importing some of these goods to make more money, because the common man can no longer afford to produce something in China and bring it into the US and sell to the final consumer. And when the common man cannot do it, the common man like consumers can no longer afford to buy some of these things, because the rich will take over and start making more money, and only the rich can afford it. So you see, somehow everybody is affected by all of these policies, and I don't know where MAGAs got the ideology from that tariffs are great for the economy. Well, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Let's just have that conversation. What do you think about today's video and how China will be getting 104% tariff? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. Do it, subscribe to my channel, guys, if you have not already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video and my next. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.